What's up, everybody? Your boy Pat back again with another edition of Patrick Unplugged. Today's topic of the day is the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra.
This is a Heat Rocks production.
Now, before we get into it, make sure you like and subscribe and hit the bell as it helps out the channel. Now, I've been waiting for a Galaxy phone that I could really get excited about that has the S Pen. I had the Note 7 way back when. They had a lot of the battery issues. I swapped out the phone twice and eventually had to just get rid of the phone because they were starting to not do the updates. I was sad to see that go. I particularly didn't have the battery issues, but it was time to move on. That was probably my favorite Samsung phone of all time. And I'm so excited to get back into a phone that has an S Pen. I went the S10 route, then I went to the S21 Ultra, and now we're here. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's check out this box really quick. So this comes in a bunch of different colors. The prices vary. You can get an S23, an S23 Plus, and in this variant, the S23 Ultra. I went with the Ultra Green. There's a bunch of different colors. There's like a purple, there's like a cream, there's a black. So there's a bunch of different colors. There's Samsung exclusives. If you go to Samsung.com, you can get a nice red color. There's a lot of different colors. I went with the green. Normally I alternate between black, white, black, white. The last phone I had was black. I wanted to get the cream, which looks like a white, but I went with the green because it looks like a green gray kind of, and as I've said on this channel a bunch of times, I'm a slightly colorblind. I can tell this is clearly green, but the actual phone looks a little bit different. I did see them some test models, so we'll get into this in a few seconds. But you got the slimline box, right? I'm not going to show the bottom because it has all of the sensitive information, but on the left side, Galaxy S23 Ultra. On the back, you got some I guess important information and packaging and all that. Remember, Samsung's talking about being all eco-friendly and stuff now. On the right side, it says Samsung, so you don't get the Galaxy Ultra branding on the side. And then on the top, it's blank. And then on the front, obviously you've seen that. So we'll unbox this really quickly. I do have a knife here. So we'll see, you got one here and you got one there, it looks like. So let's see what's inside the box. So you got this. We'll throw this to the side. You're getting, so it has that cutout, sort of like just like the Galaxy is the phone actually. So inside here, see what you're getting. You're getting a SIM ejection tool. Getting some start guides, instruction books, consumer safety, all of that stuff. And then you're getting your USB Type-C to USB Type-C. You do not get the charger anymore. However, this supports up to 45 watts. And I did purchase a 45 watt plug, which I'll show you right now. So I purchased this one particularly. I went with the Anchor, which is 45 watts. This is the Nano 2, and this is what it looks like. So I'm going to be using this one and seeing this is type USB Type-C, so that plug will go in there, and then this plug will go into the phone. So I'm going to use this 45 watt. I want to see how fast it is compared to like a traditional, if you will, a traditional 25 watt. But we'll see that in a second. But let's clean all of this up, get all this out of the way so we can concentrate on what you came here to see, and that is the Galaxy S23 Ultra, the actual phone. And you can see it right there. Okay, sorry about the not so dramatic unveiling of the phone, but this is what it looks like. It did have a sticker here that showed all of my information, my MEI number. I didn't want to go through the whole editing process of blurring it, but this is what the phone looks like. I'm gonna be honest, this feels really good in the hands. I didn't think this phone was gonna feel this amazing. I thought it was gonna be a little bit like bulky, but this is pretty good. It's maybe a little bit wider than my S21, but I really can't notice it so much. So that's what the phone looks like. So let's look really quickly. We'll take this this sticker off here in the front. Throw that to the side. And then this is what the phone looks like. So let's see if we got any juice here while we look around the phone. We'll power it up. There we go. So on the right side, you got your rocker up and down for volume. You got your power button, AKA your side key. On your left side, it seems like you got an antenna band right there. Also on the right side, you got an antenna band right there. On the bottom, you got all your ports. You got your S Pen. See what that looks like. It's on the left side. Okay, so it's a black pen. Looks like it has a green tip. And those are all color coordinated depending on which phone. So if you get a red phone, a blue phone, a green phone, a white phone, that tip will match the color. And you can see your speaker grill. You can see your USB Type-C right there. You can see your SIM cards right there. On the top, you just have an antenna bar and you have a speaker. The bottom also speaker antenna bars right there. So that's the sides. Here's the cameras. You're getting a bunch of different cameras. The big thing for this camera is it's a 200 megapixel camera. But I'm excited to see if these cameras are a big upgrade like everybody shows me. On the back, you can see the Samsung branding right there. And then that's what that screen looks like. You got your camera right there. We're gonna let this initialize, but in the meantime, I wanted to show you a bunch of cases that I bought as well. So I bought 2 different cases for this phone. Usually, I only buy 1 case because I never usually swap out. If I buy 2 cases, I'll never swap out to the next one. But I'm gonna probably keep this phone for a little bit, so I thought I'd get a couple different cases. In doing my quick research online, these are the ones I went with. Typically, I'll put a white stone dome protective cover on here, but I got the ESR shock armor kickstand case, and then I got the SUP case unicorn beetle. So let's look inside and see what these look like, because one has a kickstand and it's really cool in how they implemented it. So I wanted to show you that really quickly. So we'll take a look inside the box and see what we get, and then we'll attempt to put it on. I don't know if I'm gonna actually be able to get it on or not, but we'll figure it out. So it does come with instruction booklets. We might need that. Store those boxes to the side. We'll put this to the side for now. We'll get all this plastic off, but I wanted to show you this part. So you can see, all right, so it's saying put on case 1 first, right? And that's 1, that's 1. So we're gonna take this off if we can get it off. I mean, doesn't seem like it wants to cooperate. There we go. All right, so we got that off, right? So it's saying to put the phone like that, and then I'm guessing like that. Yeah, so that clips on. Oh, so this one actually doesn't have a screen. So you see that? I thought it was a screen. It's very misleading when you see this. It looks like it's a screen, but it's not. It's completely hollow here. So I'm gonna have to get a screen protector for that. But that goes on first, and then we're gonna go to part 2, which is that's gonna slap on the back. And let's see if I can do it. Doesn't look like this wants to cooperate. Let's see. That's part 1. And there we go. Oh, we're almost there. There we go. So that's part 2. So I didn't think you could pull that, but you actually can. So there you go. It's just, I didn't feel like if I would have pulled, it felt like it was gonna break, but there. So you can put your phone up like that, which I really like. So that's 1 case. That's the shock armor kickstand case. Let's get all this trash kind of out of the shot as much as we could. All right, we'll take this off and we'll go with the unicorn beetle in a second. So to get this other case off, it has like a little thing here in the corner. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but you just get your nail under there and then you can get this bottom portion off. And then the rest kind of just slides out. So that'll go to the side, that'll go to the side, and then we'll see the unicorn beetle. So the box inside, nothing. Just getting this, all this. Okay, so this one actually is what I thought the other one would look like, where you had 2 different ones. So I'm not gonna do this because this has a lot of peeling off and fingerprint stuff, but you kind of get the idea. This one's gonna go on top and then that's gonna go inside there. But the difference is this one doesn't have a kickstand like the other one does. So plus and minus, one has a kickstand, one has a front facing screen protector on it. So this is gonna be a mix and match of which one you wanna go with. I'm probably gonna go with this one for now. Then I'll order another screen protector, probably the Whitestone Dome, and then I'll go with this one because I really like the kickstand. But just wanted to show you some options with chargers and with cases while I did my unboxing to show you the different amount of things that Samsung is offering or other companies are offering for Samsung phones. So that's an unboxing. We'll go through a lot of the other specs and stuff in a later video. We'll go through some of the S Pen stuff, some tips, some tricks. We'll see how good the battery is. I'm gonna do a comparison of cameras eventually between this and the S21 Ultra. So if you're like me and you're thinking, hey, do I wanna upgrade from an S21? Is it worth it? We'll see if the cameras are worth upgrading. My initial thoughts is probably yes, but we'll see in the test. Shout out to everybody rocking with Instagram, YouTube, the Anchor app. You can also find me on Spotify, as well as Apple and Google Podcasts. It's your boy Pat. Peace. Catch you in the next one.